white man's position and imparted on ourselves.
Tazariak is, hey, these dudes sold out, man.
And wonder why we can't get out. And then we take the time.
These dudes are compromised.
Everything that the white man is doing, but it won't do what it takes.
Hassan is more on point than this guy. That's a damn shame.
So FEMA camps, just to correct, there ain't no such thing as a microchip that's a mark of the beast. Wow. The mark of the beast is the spirit that you carry for that beast.
What the fuck is that? What are you talking about?
What's in your forehead, your brain, what you think with.
Oh my
your hand symbolizes the action.
Yeah, y'all brothers already know.
So now, when you
it's about to be a bunch of response videos to this.
What are you willing to do with it?
Captain Zarya, he's a clown, man. This guy, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it, man.
We take in the information of I could kill my brother, and we take the action of doing it. What you put in your spirit, what you take into
he
your
looking
brain,
down like, man, this nigga's talking some bullshit,
how
man.
you carry yourself. So we don't have to wait. Listen.
And what does that have to do with buying and selling?
The white man tells us to do today. He does not have to put a microchip in our body to control us. He does not have to.
This guy's a complete reprobate, man. Hey, you know what? Hey, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm gonna give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'Hashim Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect, new as in the gospel of God, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Ba'Hashim Yahweh Shai, whatever it may be. Hey, man, as you just seen the clip from the bro of Hassan Campbell. Okay, he has like a podcast. You know, he go into different talking points and, you know, different religions and stuff like that. He just have a particular podcast that people go on there and they talk, you know, whatever they feel. And I guess this guy Tazariak, which I didn't see the whole interview. Okay, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not even gonna waste my time. But that one clip alone was enough for us to determine the outcome on what this guy from the UPK by the name of Captain Tazariak of the mighty ISUPK, his standpoint on the mark of the beast. Now, we've went through this breakdown several times, so there's no point of putting another breakdown out there because these guys clearly know what their mark of the beast is, okay? But clearly these guys have been compromised, okay? They've been compromised. They took some type of bribery, some type of purse, whatever it may be. But you heard right from the dog's mouth that it's not an implantable microchip, that the white man don't need a microchip to control us, man. Well, you must be sadly mistaken, man, because you got to understand, though, Esau does controls through philosophies, worldly politics, particular talking heads, what do you call think tanks. He does control the narrative like that, but as far as when he put that chip in you, he's going to be able to really control your mind and what you think and how you think when you think it. Okay, he's going to be able to track your every move, when he wants, how he wants, when he desires. Okay, so you just a reprobate at this point, man. And honestly, the guy Hassan Campbell, you see that he had to put his head down like this nigga's tripping. Okay, this big baby Tazariak, he's clearly out his damn mind if he say that there's no such thing as the mark of the beast as a microchip. If you pay attention to technology, look at the word technocracy. And look up the fourth industrial revolution. Look up Meta, okay? Look up the Internet of Things. Look up digital-based CBDCs. Look up NFC implantation. Societies are already doing this. Look up social credit scores, man. And determine from that point if Esau Edom is going to put that NFC in your ass, which NFC is a alternate derivative of saying near-field communication. It's the same as radio frequency identification, but over there in Europe they call it near field communication. Same technology does the same thing. Okay, so this guy, man, he sold out. Boy, he just plain stupid. Okay, and I'm not even gonna go as far as calling the nigga stupid, because you know I'm not trying to be on no hominem attacks. But clearly, man, this guy needs to be rebuked, and the Spirit of the Lord is gonna deal with him in that whole group of Johanna's camp, man. Because, dude, it's too much evidence. The proof is in the pudding. This guy, Elon Musk, said in 6 months they're going to be engaging in brain trials. Well, no, Salakia. They said 6 months from now that the Neuralink, which is the brain chip, will be ready for human implantation. They've showed evidence of Neuralink, of linking people back to life and becoming paraplegic. People that suffer from mental deficiencies, Alzheimer's disease, okay, would it be a cracked spine or a particular ailment that causes a person to be a paraplegic? This Neuralink shit has bridged the gap of getting people back to their normal way of life, man. And you mean to tell me that's not a miracle? That's not part of this beast system? What are you guys over there teaching in the USPK, man? What are you guys teaching over there? What are you doing? What's the point of calling yourselves Israelites? I mean, you got mere regular individuals of Christian or Christian denominations and just regular people out in the world that's having visions of being fitted with implantable chips and devices to control their mood and to put hell on them and to control their mindsets. And you niggas claim to be prophets of the Lord, and you tell me you don't see this? Like how we're to the point now, we're basically just talking in circles. There's no point of even going back and forth with this guy, but we know we're doing it for the elect's sake. Because believe it or not, you may have a few elect members that's of the ISUPK. Not very many, okay, because obviously the group is full of a bunch of reprobates. But nonetheless, you do have elect men that's in that group. And with men like Tazari Crack or Tazari Quack out of the way, those men can thrive in their studies and their teachings. Okay, so let's get a couple of precepts, man. So I looked up a couple of definitions on some things, and you guys, you just ain't got it, man. And the Spirit of the Lord is not dealing with you, bro. All right, so this is the book of 2 Timothy 3, and I'm gonna start at verses 1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." Perilous goes into evil times. Also, it said that many shall depart from the faith. Because you pushing that bullshit because your commanding general is telling you to push that. And you right under Yohana's spell, man. So I'm gonna ask you this, Tazariak. Are you willing to catch a missile for the Guru Yohana? Like I believe they had a nickname for the guy back in the day. They used to call him the Groovy Guru. You willing to catch a missile in your chance of salvation because you want to teach against what the men of the great millstone have been teaching through the inspiration of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You Israelites, man, you make it so easy for us, man. You make it easy. And any of you jakes out there that don't see fit to defend this thing, and you don't see the point that these guys are giving you a entryway of becoming a hopeful elect by not teaching that bullshit they're teaching, and you guys just don't have it in you, man. Because these niggas are making it easy. Nate's making it easy with the name. This guy's making it easy with teaching against the mark of the beast, which is going to be a very pivotal point of whether you get salvation or not. That's going to be the determining factor for the most part on whether you are going to get salvation or not. Because if you take that C-hip or that NFC, the Most High is going to destroy you, according to Revelation, the 14th chapter. You guys make it so easy for us, man. That's why the only thing we got to do is keep coasting and keep pushing. Steadfast to the faith, man. It says, "For men should be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters," and you're very proud, man. Okay, you're very proud. You act like you on an intellectually level, like you're intellectually inclined, but really you just proud, man, and you be boasting. Okay, you and Yohana. Yohana does a lot of boasting. Okay, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, you're unthankful. Okay, because the men of the Lord have paved out the way for you to understand these breakdowns, but you're unthankful and you're unholy. Without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, you've accused us of things falsely, and we're not going to get into all that. But a lot of you guys, Nate, your guys, the first thing they quick to throw at us is that big R word. Okay, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. Why we say that you guys are compromised, man. So let me look up the word compromise real quick. Definition of hold up, of compromise. Okay, it says an agreement or a settlement of a dispute that is reached by each side making concessions. An ability to listen to two sides in a dispute, devise a compromise acceptable to both. No, that's not the definition we're looking for. Accept standards that are lower than desirable. Okay, that's the point. You guys accepted a payout that had a lot to do with the revealing of your salvation. Okay, like the Black Panthers, they were compromised, man. Okay, Bobby Seale, UVP Newton, them guys were compromised. Okay, you got several movements of people being compromised, and a lot of you Israelite congregations have been compromised. The IUIC is definitely one that has been compromised, man. Okay, it says having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Yeah, you have a power of God. You have a form of godliness because you out there screaming UPK to the world. The white man is the devil. The 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're screaming that. But that's a form of godliness, but you're denying the power because you saying, how can Esau, Edom control you with the microchip? Well, it makes sense, man. Like, watch the movie Upgrade. They don't put shit like this in movies for a reason. See, when they do movies, what they're doing, they call what they're calling programming. It's called predictive programming. They're programming you to a mindset to get you prepped for a future world, because the whole new world order, or the Great Reset, is based on this technocracy, which is this fourth industrial revolution. That's not a hard concept to understand. You can go in these particular smart stores. You can go to these new Amazon and Go places. They got one Amazon store that when you put the shit in the buggy, is already calculating up the particular prices on what it's going to cost in the calories by the time you check out. So the buggy can say, well, you have too many calories of this particular food in there. You need to deduct that and add fruit to your basket, man. That's a form of control, man. And they're doing it through fucking AI, which they gonna put that in you. That's why when you go to some of those stores, like those kiosks or those particular freezers, you can't get in there unless you wave your hand. Even in these particular stores and certain new Walmarts and new Amazon stores, they got the what you call the wave of the palm of your hand, and you can complete the transaction. Where are you guys at? Are you in the fucking 21st century? Where is your mind at? Are you not seeing this? Like the movie called Implanted. It was the with the chick, man. She had the it was called what was the name of the robot that was in her? But basically she said, I have control over you. I have control over your mind, and if you don't comply, I could just kill you any moment. Gave her a 5-minute visit with her mother. She said, you visit your mother for the time being today. You have allotted your time. You know why I was able to control her? Because it was inside her, man, and it was talking to her. So is that a thing of science fiction and fiction, or is it reality? You be the judge. Okay. From such turn away. It says for this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women, laden with sin, led away with divers lusts, ever learning and never being able to come into the knowledge of the truth. Right, because you're not coming to the full assurance of the breakdown. You got all this knowledge about history. You go into these particular debates with particular talking points which you study mightily on, but then when it comes to the prophecies of the Lord, then you want to act like a bummerite, man. You want to act like a complete sheer reprobate. Which you UPK guys, you don't go into prophecy, man. Why? Because you enjoy your tenure here in America. You like the money. You like the accolades. You like the filthy lucre. You like the praises of men. You like the term captain. But the Lord ain't dealing with no captains or no commanding generals. The Lord is dealing with prophets, apostles, and teachers, man. It's not dealing with commanding generals, Tazariak, or captains for that nature. Okay? We ain't in the time of the wilderness, man. We ain't in the time of the mighty men of King David. No. Okay? We coming back into those times. But Yahweh Shai is going to be our mighty captain, our mighty savior. Did you hear it in the scriptures when they say the Captain Peter? They call him the Apostle Paul, the Apostle Peter, man. Okay? The Apostle John. You see? They didn't call them captains and generals. You don't know a General Yahweh Shai. What's on the agenda for the day? No. They call him Lord Yahweh Shai, man. Or Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. Or Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. So you guys are completely left. Alright? It says, now as Janies and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth, because you're the same guys that withstood us in the wilderness, man. Okay, you had Korah, Dathan, and Abiram, which coveted the congregation to follow after them in their dealings, in their treacherous dealings. And the Lord was like, okay, Moses cast a lot. He said, well, look, we're going to see who the Lord is dealing with. And before this day, you're going to get swallowed up. And they got swallowed up in a sinkhole. And then the rest of the followers, the Most High melted them niggas, man. So you're coming in the same lot as your forefathers, those wicked Israelites, because hey, you're of the house of Saul. That's why the scriptures say that there was a war between the house of David and the house of Saul, and the house of Saul waxed weaker and the house of David waxed stronger and stronger. Because when the time of them to implement this mass implementation of this microscopic tag, hey, like the brother said, don't come up to us asking us what we gonna do. We gonna give you the cold shoulder, man. Don't ask us, because hey, count the cost of what you're teaching now. You remember you said that it's not an implantable device? Well, keep that in mind when it's time to line up in those child lines to get your raviolis and your fucking SpaghettiOs, man. Don't come around us asking us what we gonna do. Don't set up fake pages and sneak comments and sneak your ass up to the camp and say what the men of the great millstone gonna do. If you were paying attention, you would know what we gonna do and follow the example. Okay, instead of being a damn reprobate. It says these men also resist the truth, men of corrupt minds. Reprobate concerning the faith. Now you go into a reprobate, it goes into a person that's voided of judgment. Okay, and you are a complete reprobate. You are a clown, man. You are a clown. You are a reprobate. You know why? Because you under that miscreant by the name of Commanding General Johanna, man. The ankle-less guru, man. The ankle-less guru. Okay, the big man, the wide nigga, the fat boy. Okay, the duck butter eating, that dude, the nigga that said you can do it up the butt, that guy. All right, that man, which the Most High may give his ass a heart attack because he's morbidly obese. Then the Most High may hit him with, hey man, like, hey, it ain't looking too good for your General Johanna, man. Straight up, and I'll just leave it there. It says reprobate concerning the faith, but they should proceed no further. For their folly should be manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. Okay, now let's look at this, man. Look at this folly. Hear what he just said.
Ain't no such thing as a microchip that's a mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is the spirit that you carry for that beast.
What the fuck is that? What are you talking about?
Dude, that's your folly being manifest in front of the whole congregation, man. It said it here. It says, but they should proceed no further, for their folly should be manifest unto all men. That's fucking folly, man. Foolishness. As theirs also was. So let's look up the word folly and see what it says here. We're going to get some understanding on the word. All right. Folly goes into an anoia. Let's see what he says.
Strong's G 454. Anoia. Yeah,
because you're clearly annoying. It says want of understanding, folly, madness expressing itself in range. It says madness, man. You were spewing madness to Zariat. Madness, bro. And look what it says. Insanity, insaneness, dementia, mental illness, derangement, dementiness, instability, unsoundness of mind, which a reprobate, okay? Lunacy, distraction, depression, mania, hysteria, frenzy, psychosis, psychopathy, schizophrenia. This goes into the demons. But let's look up here. Folly, foolishness, stupidity. Okay? Insanity, lunacy, midsummer madness, foolhardiness, idiocracy, impudence, irrationality, unreasonableness, illogically, senselessness, nonsense, absurdness, absurdity, silliness, insanity, ludicrousness, wildness, prosperityness, common sense, craziness. All right. Basically, man, you just being a fucking idiot right now, all right? You are a goddamn idiot, all right? And I'm going to say you are a goddamn idiot, bro. And the Most High is going to destroy you. It's to the point you're justified on getting curses put up on you at this point. But you know what? We're going to let the Lord deal with you. I'm not going to waste my breath sending up prayers against guys like you because you're a reprobate any goddamn way. And it's starting to really piss me off because the fact that this is so simple, but we understand that not all men have the understanding. So you may truly don't know. You may just be that damn reprobate in your mind. Who knows? But hey, that's bad on you. You know. Verse 13. But it says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived, man. Okay. But continuing in the things which thou hast learned and has been assured of, knowing whom thou hast learned them. So we're staying true to what we've been taught through the Spirit. Okay, through the apostles and elders, through the revelation of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Because all inspiration we teach comes from the Heavenly Father and the Son. Okay, via the angels, through the apostles and elders on down, man. That's how we learn. You guys, man, your time is running out. So let's look up the word seducer. Because hey, the brother Karatazar was right. There's going to be a plethora of response videos. And brothers, man, hop on this. Start defending the gospel, man. You know, hop on this. Do response videos to it. Because the more we flood the internet, the more people are going to wake up and know that those guys are false prophets, man. Stop doing the bare minimum and get your ass in a fight and defend the damn gospel, man. The fuck wrong with you guys and sitting back twiddling your thumbs? Get in a fight, man. All right.
Strong's G 1114. Guys.
See what it says here for seducers. It says a wailer, a howler, a juggler in enchantment because of incantations used to be uttered in a kind of howl, a deceiver, an imposter. And all these fit the shit that the UPK is doing, starting with Johanna first, which is the biggest reprobate of them all. Okay, Captain Tazariak, you are out your mind, man. You are out your damn mind. All right, you are a seducer. You are an imposter. You are a witch, man. Okay. It says, and that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith, which is in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Okay, all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine. This is why we're teaching that the MOTB is the MOTB. And you know what I mean by that. For reproof, because we're using it to reprove your madness. In correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of God or the Most High may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. And man, you're not taking heed, but instead you bucking up and you becoming a bigger fool, man. Okay. This is the book of Titus 1, and I'm going to start at verses, let's start at verses 9. It says, holding fast the faithful word as he have been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine, both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. You're supposed to be teaching sound doctrine. You're supposed to say, look, Johanna, this is what it is. We've researched it. There's been thorough evidence on this, and it's prophecy. And if Johanna couldn't get with it, you were supposed to leave and start your own thing, man. Because I guarantee you, if you would have left Tazariak, you had a lot of men that would have followed you and you could have built them up right. But what do? You took the Kool-Aid, man. You compromised, bro. Just like your leader. That's why it says here, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. You're of the circumcision, bro. You know who you are. You're teaching it. You know, but you're going off and you're spewing false doctrine. Okay, you are a clown, man, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things they ought not for filthy lucre's sake, man. Okay, and that's the point, for filthy lucre. So obviously you sold out. We know Johanna didn't took the bag. Ain't no way in hell Johanna didn't take the bag. He's not a man of integral and faith. Johanna has no integrity. Johanna sell his own mother out for a goddamn drumstick, man. Think he ain't gonna sell the Lord out for $1 million? You guys have no integrity at all. Whose mouths must be stopped. The Lord said your mouth must be stopped, and he's gonna stop your mouth. Who subvert whole houses, okay? Congregations, you got people on the comment board, and you got this guy, what's his name? Hassan Campbell. He's looking like, what the hell is wrong with this guy, man? Even somebody on a minuscule level like Hassan Campbell that's not very versed in the scriptures at all know that you full of shit. All right? And it says here, teaching things which they ought not for filthy lucres, mean you sold your ass out. Of themselves, even a prophet of them own said the Cretians are always liars. Evil be slow bellies. But this witness is truth. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith, not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men that turn from the truth. But unto the pure things, all things are pure. But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving, nothing is pure. This is why you coming against the mark of the beast prophecy, because you're not pure, man. Okay? But even their minds and consciences is defiled. They profess that they know the Most High, because you claim to be a man of the Lord and a prophet, Captain Tazara Quack. But in works, they deny him, and you deny them in your teachings, man. Because didn't the scripture say that Revelation 19:10, that the spirit of the prophecy is the spirit of Yahweh Shai? And that's a very important prophecy which is going to mark the fate of us getting the hell out of here. If that prophecy don't come to pass, there's no salvation for us, man. You should be wanting like hell for that prophecy to come to pass. Like some of you reprobates a while back said Solomon had the MOTB. Are you out your goddamn mind, man? The beast system wasn't even intact when Solomon was on the scene. What are you talking about? The beast system is being brought about through this fourth empire, through this fourth kingdom, which is the beast, which is the Roman Empire rebirth. And if you don't understand the history of the third and fourth beast being the Greeks and the Romans, and you don't understand the anatomy of the fourth beast, then I see why you would butcher something like the mark of the beast. Because you don't understand the dynamic and the diversions of this fourth beast, which is the Roman Empire, man. The beast that Yahushua said he was going to destroy at his coming. The ones that the Edomites control, the white man. All right? Being abominable and disobedient, and to every good work, reprobate. So you're a reprobate, bro. But anyway, I'm going to end it there, man. You know, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Hey, Cesariak, may the Most High deal with you in due time. And with that, Shalom and the Barber Ball.